Welcome to session 3 of Blades in the Dark. The cost of doing business.
Good start.
Yeah, I like it. It's growing on me. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. This will be our third session of this game. And I'm here with our players. Kevin playing Milo.
What if it was taking care of business?
Taking care of business.
And then it's TCOB, baby.
That changes the entire vibe of this game.
I mean, the vibe, I'm still unsure of what the vibe is.
I mean, sometimes we're taking care of business, like with the New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
We're taking care of business. You gotta get the fuck out.
Huh?
You gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta go. No one likes us.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
Kevin playing Milo. Tell us something about Milo.
Milo applied at the Durham Falls newspaper and didn't get the job.
Oh no! Why didn't he get the job?
They said they were going a different direction.
That was okay.
That's what he was told.
He had a bad interview.
That's a fun fact, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. Yeah, he had to build a little backstory for you.
But when he disappears
next, yeah, whenever he's gone. Next up, we've got Jason playing Weston.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. Thought he was muted.
Right. No, I was looking at my glasses. Dirty. Fun fact about Weston, he actually likes being cut because it invigorates him.
Oh, all right.
He's weird like that.
It's dark.
So that's a whole thing.
It is a thing.
Is that his vice?
Nope.
I think that might be his vice.
That might be a new vice.
Oh boy.
His vice.
Oh boy.
All right, and next up we've got Tom playing Xander.
What's happening?
What's up? What's Xander's deep dark secret?
He likes to take things that he thinks is not important to people, even though it might be really important to them.
Oh, so he just steals them?
Kind of. He just places them elsewhere where he knows where it is, but no one else does. But he's not like really taking it.
Oh.
He's just like moving it around.
So he's a 3-year-old.
He's like Hasselhoff.
Basically.
only if he thinks it's not really super important, but he doesn't know any better because he doesn't know what's important to people. So yeah.
So he's like, a 3-year-old.
He's a 3-year-old.
He's a 3-year-old that can talk to ghosts. Wonderful.
That's my 3-year-old.
It only talks to one ghost. And
it was so funny you mentioned that
ghost
kid stole your pen. It was funny that you mentioned your kid stole your pen because I was like, crap. I was totally gonna be like, he just steals things.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we're here with session 3. Some crazy stuff went on last week. You guys took a piece of turf from the Lost Boys and managed to kill them all and left their bodies and a message in blood on the floor saying your new gang name. What is your new gang name?
It doesn't say the name, it's just a big heart.
It's just a big heart. Okay.
We're the Heartthrobs.
You decide
The
Heartthrobs.
I think that is a cool gang name. I thought about it like the next day, like at work, and I was like, that's a pretty cool gang name for like the gangs that are going around in this place. Like, we're the Heartthrobs, baby.
For like Greece, it's a pretty good gang name.
No. Greece didn't have gangs. Get out of here.
West Side Story.
What were the names of the gangs in the West Side Story?
I don't fucking remember.
They weren't that like badass. Like
the Sharks and
Okay,
hard
pump the
knocks,
brakes. The Sharks are fucking awesome.
I don't hear. All I know is
Yeah.
that the rest of the team didn't have anything to
Jets.
say. Yeah, the Jets and the Sharks. Yeah, what
the
is that
Sharks
like?
and the Jets.
The Jets, Jets, Jets.
Tunnel snakes for life.
Dude, the heartthrobs.
Whatever.
Yeah.
When the heartthrobs are running the city, everyone's gonna like the name.
Taking care of business.
CCOB baby.
I'm gonna
Can we
make
just be like? Can we just like? Can we just be like
blood onto the floor?
the Durham Falls stealing team?
The Durham Falls stealing team.
That's something a 3-year-old would say.
What's the ghost that keeps hanging out with us that we don't like? Well, that he doesn't like, but we like.
That's Kenneth, right?
Kenneth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we should be
Yeah.
the Kenneths.
The Kenneths.
So two dumb ideas compared to the heartthrobs. Wonderful guys. That's
All right.
Milo. That was Milo talking to his teammate.
At least we're not the heart knobs.
I'd rather be the heartthrobs than the heart knobs. You're right.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
So last week, after all of that, you came back to your lair to find that your block, your neighborhood, was ransacked by the new kids.
Yeah, we gotta go have a talk.
Are
with them.
we in like rough shape right now? Like,
I mean, me personally, no.
Well, I went to the doctor for both of my downtime activities,
Right.
so I'm good.
You guys acquired a very mediocre doctor.
That's right,
just saying what it is, but yeah, you guys acquired a doctor, so you are able to do some healing with that on your downtime activities. So I do have to. That is a mechanic of the game. So you guys aren't going to be able to heal anymore before the next score.
I mean, I get some bruised ribs, but I'll be all right.
This free play is. Sorry, go ahead.
I think personally the doctor did a great job, even though he's mediocre. And I think he will bud into a beautiful, what's the word for it again?
Doctor.
Physiker.
Yes,
Physiker.
Yes, and he very well could. You can train him. You can spend a downtime activity to.
I will send him to physical college.
We're gonna need
with no coin.
a scene of like some tutoring sessions, though. If you do that,
Should not
but
train him.
that would be another downtime activity. Speaking of downtime activities, if you guys are, we left it off, you were going to war with the new kids. They had unofficially kind of declared war on you by attacking you. But I will say, if you want to use your free play to talk to them, you can do that. That is an option to see if you can try to negotiate a peace before it turns into war. The negative effects of war mechanically are that you only get one downtime while you're at war. You lose one hold, so your stronghold becomes weak. And you get +1 heat on all scores.
So we have to deal with the war. Basically, we should deal with the war first. Is basically
We gotta try to cool this down, so we don't have heat on us.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, your options at this point, if you're going to pursue that and try to bring it into this as quickly as possible, are going to be either to negotiate a peace or to try to take them out. And currently, you don't know much about them.
Yeah,
Newly formed game,
I think it's
relatively
time for a
unknown.
meet.
You do know that they're taking gigs here and there with the cons, so you don't know what their relationship with them is. You set up a meet.
Do we have any news from the Red Dawn or the cons at all about those jobs? Did anything?
So in the following morning, we'll say it took you some time to clean up. The following morning, you see that there still are some posters up for the cons job. That was an escort job. And you haven't heard back from Red Dawn. You think you might be able to still get that job, but they might not pay you as much since you walked away the first time.
But the Red Dawn and the cons are not.
They're
at war with each other.
They're at war with each other. Yeah. Yeah, the Red Dawn is trying to take out the cons. The cons.
So like in my head, it was like the Red Dawn's trying to take out the cons, and if the new kids on the block are working for the cons, then possibly could have backup from the cons if we went and did something stupid. So yeah, maybe a meet with the whoever's in charge at the cons to figure out what maybe they'll give us an idea of what their plan is. I'm unsure if that's a good idea. Asking the team. Do we want to do that, or should we?
I mean, we should. I guess we could probably chat it out first, and then.
If I remember correctly,
because I remember
talk.
I don't think we really want to get involved with either the cons or Red Dawn, right? Because they're kind of shitty.
Right. Yeah. Both.
I mean, we're all shitty. But
for reference, everyone in this town is
everyone is
shitty.
right.
There's we got to find the least shitty of the groups, basically.
Yeah. Well, Red Dawn is into like, people abduction, so
and religion. They're like a weird religion, more of a cult,
like
probably.
A culty. Yeah, I'm not into that.
And like,
yeah,
we might be able to smooth things over with the new kids and like maybe find a deal or something that
I was gonna say maybe we could try and what's the old phrase? Team up. Work with.
Is that an old phrase?
I don't know.
I mean, we could start doing jobs for the cons and then getting closer with the cons. Then
they suck though. Like they really suck though. Like the cons are like the worst of the groups. Like,
do they suck more than Red Dawn?
Yes. They're the ones that are running through St. Helena's and like destroying like all like they don't give a fuck about anything.
Right.
Except themselves. Right? Am I getting that right?
Well,
they're like you're muted. They're like real dickheads, right?
Yeah. They basically that the cons are a group of tribal outlanders. And basically they have lived in the wasteland for most of their lives. A nomadic tribe that a couple of years ago settled in St. Helena's, and they made their way to the top just through brute force. They have been extorting the citizens. They are extorting the gangs. I mean, charging 2 coins on all scores is unheard of.
If we went and worked with them, the coin
you made
disappear.
The coin you make on jobs for them, they will not charge you that tax on. So there's a lot of money involved in it, but these guys are hated by a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's this thing where we could work for the cons, work our way up with at least making some coin, and up in the ranks of St. Helena's and then possibly attempt a coup or something where we kind of like get in with them, figure out what they do and how they operate, get our group bigger, have that alliance, and then kind of turn our backs on them at the last second on one of the scores or something and kind of take over from them. But like once again, we'd have to upgrade, and this is way down the line. I'm thinking like, do you know what I mean?
Well, maybe. Okay,
Playing the long game.
Yeah, like make it a long game. Like we work it out. We might be hated by a bunch of different groups because we're working for them, and we might get a little bit more heat and whatnot from it. But the money is there, and there's a lot more opportunity when we have money to do things.
So, do we want to first try to smooth things out with the new kids?
We may be able to squash that all together with getting in the cons, because then their work, because if they work for the cons and we work for the cons, we shouldn't be feuding with each other, right? I feel like the cons might step in and be like, "No, you guys are idiots. We'll destroy both of you." Or
so I think the cons wouldn't care until it started to interfere with their shit. They'd be like, "You two can fuck off with each other all you want. We don't care." But as soon as it starts interfering with our stuff, fuck you both. That's what I think.
So meeting with the new kids, then take the con job?
I think if we smooth things over with them, maybe down the road we can get them to help us with the thing. Remember, the long game.
They might have the same idea.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. We also have to watch out for the bill hooks. They're the extortion gang in the area, and they don't like us either.
The bill hooks,
we have a -2 with them.
They're the ones who are have basically taken over the. Yeah, you stole the weapons from them. The bill hooks are basically the ones who are they've taken over the merchant district. And there is a small merchants guild that is trying to fight back against them, that you guys are allied with. Well, not allied, but you are friendly with.
Ghost guy, you want to send a message to the new kids, tell them that we want to meet in a secure location and figure out how we can deal with this issue?
Like, you want me to send like a messenger ghost?
That's what you did last time.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. He's like, shit, I gotta fucking call Kenneth.
I mean, I love Kenneth.
Same.
Well,
I think Kenneth is quite a chap.
It seems like Xander has a problem with Kenneth.
We're okay, I think. He probably hates me more than anything right now, but whatever. I'll try to call Kenneth and see if he wants to send a little message over to new kids. It seems like you two really want to see Kenneth more than I do. So
I feel like you shouldn't call Kenneth because you're gonna keep pissing him off.
No,
yeah,
I talked.
Is he the only ghost you actually know?
No, he's just the only one that came up when I was trying to find any other ghost. He came up a couple times, so I don't know. I talked to him. I think I smooth things over. So worst he can say is no. I rolled a 3.
He's gonna say no.
I wasn't gonna make you roll for this. I'm totally prepared for Kenneth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kenneth is free. All right, got it.
Kenneth is your free call up.
He's just like, whatever.
Whenever you ask for
he does
Kenneth,
what
he's
you want is going to be a role later on.
Kenneth
but-
will show up. He's just not
Right.
going to do what you ask him.
Kenneth will be there.
All right, so I'm gonna call Kenneth and see if he wants to help out.
Cool. What's your process of calling? Because I imagine he just like pops up in front of you, like whenever you summon him.
I usually like. What am I doing? I'm probably gonna stand there with my arms crossed. I'm gonna be looking down, and I'm just gonna in my head like be like call out like to Kenneth in my head, and then I'm just gonna look up and expect that he's gonna be right there.
He pops in. He's wearing a towel. He's like,
What?
"You motherfucker!"
Come on,
Is there showers in
no,
Ghost World?
no.
This is
there's
why
not.
Winston thinks they're just regular people.
Yeah, stop doing that. He's gonna think you're like not a ghost.
Oh, I
already
already
think
most
you're not a
certainly a ghost. But look, you don't know how water feels on ghost skin. It's fucking phenomenal. Whatever. What do you need?
Wait, hold. What?
What's what?
Listen, can you go over to the new kids and just tell them that we need to talk to them?
Bro.
I don't know.
You
My
know,
wrist
and
is
it-
still hurting.
Oh, come on.
Can
Your wrist.
Can I hold
You're
on?
not even wearing. You're not even wearing the brace anymore. You're fine.
Kenneth,
Oh
my-
yeah. He pulls out a brace.
where'd that
Yeah.
come from?
Yeah.
My pocket.
You don't.
Ghosts don't
You're
wear-
wearing a towel.
Also, I don't know if you
my
knew
towel
this,
pocket,
but
and he pulls up a pocket from the towel.
ghosts don't have bones or muscles or tendons or anything.
Oh
How
my
do you think
fucking
I made the towel?
In case you weren't aware.
I fucking can't with this right
If
now.
they don't have tendons and muscles and bones, how does he bowl?
I don't know.
Pretty sure we talked about this last time. Just really hard concentration.
Oh, that's right.
Ghost
the ball,
rules.
the ball
Yes.
slowly rolls
Right.
down the alley. It takes like
I mean,
4
if I-
weeks for one string.
I mean, if I had to take a guess, he probably watches someone else bowls and he thinks he's controlling the ball. No, just kidding. You're totally controlling the ball. Anyway, can you go send a message to the new kids and tell them we need to meet them?
Like right now?
Yes, in the bathrobe. I mean, in the
No,
towel. Yes, in the
obviously
towel.
You can go put your ghost clothes on.
Cool. And he pops out.
I thought he was gonna be like cool, and then he's wearing his ghost clothes.
And then he pops back in. He pops back in and he's wearing his ghost clothes. It's like, okay, all right, what?
I friggin' love you,
The
Kenneth.
message. I went over there and they just looked at me weird. I didn't take the message. What?
You,
We want to meet them.
we need to meet. Well, we need to
he
meet up.
pops out.
And
No,
Just
they know where
parlay. We want-
they know where our stronghold is, so they'll probably
want-
just show up here.
Oh boy.
He pops back in. Those guys are dicks.
Worse
Yep.
than us?
Yeah.
Well, in a different way.
oh, okay,
How? Any intel is important.
that's true.
And they're just kind of mean.
Yeah.
How would you combat that, Kenneth, as a ghost?
Not popping into their
Not hanging out with them at all?
home unannounced.
Oh, they don't like ghosts?
They don't like people intruding.
But
Well, why
ghosts can
didn't
go
you
where,
not?
but ghosts
either.
can kind of go wherever they want, right?
Well, yeah.
So then I guess they should be
What if
used
you-
to
What
like
if you just poked your head in the window and then just yelled at him?
Oh, I
That we
told
need to
him.
meet up with
I
them.
gave him the message. I told him you guys wanted to meet up.
Okay.
They said one, fuck you.
Oh, okay.
Two, What did they say?
You should go find out.
I don't know. A little bit of coin might help me.
We don't have
What do
any.
you do?
Yeah,
You know-
that's the problem right now is we don't have any.
What was that whole thing you guys had me do the other day?
What thing?
When you went into the
Where-
safe, bruv.
Oh,
yeah.
that's all gone.
Where
We're-
you
yeah.
ruined my bowling career.
Oh, stop.
Oh, when you've gotten the fight? That part?
Yeah, what was that about?
Oh, we hate those people.
Oh, yeah. We do hate those people.
Oh,
They were
It was
dicks
just
and
it was just a fight.
they were oppressing people, and we stopped them.
so why was I involved?
Because
I
they
needed
can't
your
do it
help.
alone.
Oh, actually, I needed help, and I got you, and you helped me. So
You should probably call somebody else for that.
And then you became
I
our good
tried.
friend. You became our good friend Kenneth.
there you are again. So hey, if you want to start like hooking us up with like some jobs and stuff, or doing some more recon, I could probably like throw you a little bit of coin for the help.
Oh,
It's actually a pretty good gig, I think.
I think it's a good gig. You could provide us the recon that we need on these.
We're just
jobs.
gonna be adding another tax to our shit every week.
Yeah, but if it's a good score,
Oh, you want a good score? There's this new candy shop that opened up down the street.
You want us to get candy?
I'm listening.
Yeah, give me some candy. Go down there and give me some candy. You don't have
Can
any
you ta-
coin?
Can you taste it?
Wait, you just want candy?
No. I just like to collect it.
It probably.
Wait. We can just pay you in candy?
No. Usually you pay me in coin. I'm saying this time because you don't.
What do you
have
do with
any-
the? How do you use the whole point of using the? I don't understand how you use the coin. Still don't understand
Hey, you know
that.
what? It's one of
There's a
those things
ghost
where-
market in town.
But
Bruv, if I train hard enough, I could punch a ghost.
You know what? I think. Yeah, great.
Stay away from me.
I wouldn't
that's
punch you.
fine.
You're my friend.
This
I
is
like you.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm learning a lot about ghosts today.
There is
Okay.
a lot to learn.
So if I provide you with a candy bar, you will do some recon for us on a potential big score whenever we get it.
Oh no.
No, he wants us to go
I'll-
do the big score at the candy shop right now.
Go do the big store at the candy shop. And I'll give you, I don't know, I'll go back and tell them you really, really want to see them.
I could
I
go
mean, if
tell
they're
them
gonna
that
be
we
dicks
really,
about it,
really
do I
want to
really-
see them.
Do I really want to see him at this point?
No.
Yeah. I mean, we tried. We put it out there and they said fuck off. So
So now we go burn their house down.
now they can die.
Yeah.
Diplomacy at its finest.
Yeah. We don't need to talk to them.
guys, I'm just getting over this wound being stitched back up.
Well, maybe not right this second.
I could use
but-
one right next to it, so let's fucking do this.
Oh, you're red. You want this?
What
oh,
the
okay.
fuck?
Hey, how many of them were over there?
That's a good
I mean,
question.
there were 3 of them in the room that I popped up. It looked like they were in the middle of a meeting or something. I didn't,
Oh, there's 3 of them and there's 3 of us?
Well, there were 3 that I saw. There were 3 in the meeting. I don't know.
Can you go
Better
find out if
yet,
there's
there's
more?
3 of
What
them
else
and
they
1
got
of
going
me.
on?
Can you go find out if there's more?
About those candy bars.
Yeah.
I go and slice off a piece of the meat cube that we have. How about some meat cube?
I can't taste that.
Can't taste candy either.
I collect them. Reminds me of another time.
What did you do at this other time?
It was a person.
He was a person once. I'll go swear.
That collected candy bars?
I owned a candy shop.
That's
Oh.
yeah.
Is that-
That was
that
the
your
question.
candy
That was
shop
where
down
I was
there?
asking.
Is that your candy shop you're trying to get me to get candy from?
Oh no. I owned a
Okay.
candy shop way back in Little Dayun, or in Dayun.
So can I owe you a candy bar? You tell me how many people are over there?
No, I've
Come on.
your
Come on.
credit history is not great.
I pull out a
How do
candy
you know,
bar.
Mike? You have a candy bar? All
Of
right.
course I do.
I'm a
Okay.
ghost. What do you mean? How do I know your credit history?
I pull out a candy bar.
Fair enough.
Is this good enough?
Where'd you get a candy bar from?
I don't know.
Flashback.
It's a fucking game. I had one this
There was
whole
candy
time.
bars in the lost one safe with their coin. So
You're gonna take a stress for that?
Take one
I'll take a
stress,
stress
and
for
you
that.
can absolutely have
There you
that
go.
candy bar.
There you go.
All right. One stress for the candy bar. Nice.
All
Worth
right.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you pull out the candy bar. Ooh, that is a nice vintage. And he puts it
It's
in
a
his ghost pocket.
It's a jackal bar.
I'm like, anything for my friend.
Yeah, you're getting a little hot and heavy with that
So-
word. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't have any ghost friends. Sorry.
So also,
I'm not
are
gonna
you,
be your token ghost friend.
yeah. Also, are you giving him? Are you just giving him the candy bar because he's your friend, or are you giving him in the candy bar for the information, and then
No, he's
he's
gonna-
your friend if he
Hey,
gives you the
yeah,
information?
I thought we were friends. I should get another candy bar.
Yeah, I'm on his
No.
side on this
For
one.
emotional hardship.
Wait.
No, see, I'll
I'm
give you
waiting.
the candy bar because you're my friend. He owes you one for the information. This is a token of good faith amongst friends.
Wait,
Deal.
so he's getting two candy
So
bars?
one more candy bar.
Where's the other candy bar coming from?
Wherever the fuck
we have to go to
Xander
the
gets it
store.
from.
Fair enough. A good faith candy bar, and then I'll pay you another candy bar.
But he wants it now for the. He's not going to give us the
And then
information unless we
also-
give it to him
He's got
now.
one
what
now.
you
He's got
wanna
a
know.
good faith candy bar.
No, the
knowing
good
that-
faith was for. No, he just said that he
That
gets
was
it
for good
because
faith.
it's his friend. That's why he's not getting any information for. He screwed us by just saying that. Like,
Are you
Guys.
Are you with us or against us right now?
Yes.
Because I don't know what's happening right now.
See, this is
I'm
what
very
happens when you
confused.
let me do the fucking talking. I fuck things up. I'm good at killing people, not at talking things
and a-
through.
and apparently he likes getting sliced up, which is really weird.
So can you find out how many people are over there?
For one more candy bar.
Like right now?
Yeah. This was a friendship candy bar.
I go and like look through the cupboards and stuff and see if we have a candy bar laying around.
Roll 1d6.
This is so stupid.
You need a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, it's a 1.
No.
He rolls. Knocker.
Three. I got
Knocker's
a
the
3.
worst at rolling for
I am
us.
awful. That's a 5.
Yeah,
not
when
using
we
the
don't
same
need
one.
it.
Throwing this thing away.
Yeah. Hey, look. I'll for the good faith candy bar, I'll pop back over there and give them whatever details you want or whatever. Do you have a time and place you want to meet? Like,
I say nothing. I motion to Milo and I motion to Kenneth. Say the
Oh.
words.
You want me to talk now? I guess we can. I think we just want you to find out how many there are.
one candy bar, please.
So for the good faith candy bar, you'd be willing to go
I'll
back over there and
I'll
tell them
deliver a message.
more of a message. But for the
Yes.
good faith candy bar, you won't go over there and just
For-
count them.
For intelligence, that costs another candy bar. I already counted the 3 that I told you about. You're asking me to go and do recon and shit? I'm taking a shower and then he pops back into his towel.
I don't have a mess. No more message. No, I don't have a message for them.
I'll be back, and I leave.
So
going to the fucking-
so what's
I'm
up,
going to-
guys?
I'm going to the candy store.
Cool. Yeah. You walk down the street. It's just like a couple blocks over. And you see the candy store, and you see a massive candy bar that is a special edition candy bar that goes on the street for 6 gold or 6 coin. And it is just hanging up in a display in the middle of yes.
Quick question for just we'll go back to when Weston actually handed Kenneth the candy bar. He handed it to him and it fell to the ground, right?
No, he held it.
Like that's like gotta be like really hard to do, right? As a ghost.
I mean, with enough practice, not that hard. I mean, by the end of the movie, he was punching people. Like,
End of the movie? We're not talking about the move. We're talking about Ghost right now? Are you talking about Ghost?
no, we're talking about ghosts. Yes,
what the fuck?
yes.
Is that where you get all of your ghost lore from?
I told you that's where the physics of these ghosts are coming from.
I'm so lost in what these ghosts are able to do. Like,
It's more than you think. Just imagine as a person, but there's some things they can't do.
like hold things.
They can hold things.
So he
I don't
was.
know what's so hard
so
about
he-
that to understand.
so he
that
was
they can,
actually
like, physically
bowling,
interact
is like-
with
is what
things
I'm
in their
saying.
environment.
So he actually was
Yeah.
bowling. Okay.
Yes.
No, I thought it was
well,
like he was
as
at the
far as you
bowling
know.
alley and the ball was just like slowly
Yeah, no.
rolling down the alley as he like was like really trying hard to get it to move.
You weren't there to see exactly how he was bowling, but yeah, I mean, ghosts could bowl. You've been to the bowling alley before and seen a ghost. It's frowned upon.
Ghost bowling is frowned upon.
Ghosts are frowned upon.
But okay, so it's
they
weird.
can interact with the environment.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
like what the
They're-
whole like the amount of
they're-
interaction there was.
The ones there, so there are some ghosts. So all right, let's get into a deep lore about ghosts here. So there are some ghosts that are just people. I mean, they'll talk to you. There's going to be some ghost NPCs through this. But there are also some ghosts that are feral. So they will be a little more bestial, be a little more aggressive towards people. And then, there's some ghosts that fall somewhere in between. I mean, there's a whole
I thought
spectrum
when I hear ghost, I think
different
like
kind.
oh yeah, you can see them, but they can't like interact with like actual like
Open your
things.
mind, man. It's fantasy, man.
Well, we never really like talked.
We never-
You said, yeah.
no.
That's why I was like, we need to talk about it.
We're establishing the ghost lore as it goes. So,
Okay, that's cool to know.
here we are. This is where we're at.
That's where we're at.
This is where we're at. Yeah, so you see the very expensive candy bar, and you see a bunch of smaller candy bars around. How much coin do you guys have as a group?
Pretty sure 2.
2.
Okay.
Want to know why? You want to know why we have 2? Because both of our scores were 4, and we have a $3 tax, so we have 1 for each score.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Better do something about that. And then
Fuck you.
So you see that you can afford a smaller candy, a regular candy bar. But you are aware that there is this collector's item, almost novelty sized candy bar, and this much pure chocolate, pure cocoa, is hard to find these days. That's why it is so expensive. But there are also several other uses for cocoa in this world than just chocolate.
How many people working in that store?
You see the man behind the counter, older man, and then you see a little bit younger, probably mid 30s, early 40s, woman who's running around in the back.
I'm gonna go in and purchase 1 small candy bar.
Cool. Yeah, you can do that. With the spare change you got, you can pick it up. What else you got?
You can pick it up like the ghosts can too.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it. I'm just gonna do 1 small candy bar.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you head back. Cool. All right. Yeah, you can get back in. Kenneth has been chatting with you guys the whole time. Still in his towel.
I don't
hold the candy bar up as I walk in.
Ooh.
So that's the time. So at that time, that's when
the cheap stuff. All right, fine. I'll go count or whatever. You just want to know how many there are?
I just drop the candy bar in his ghost hand and see if it falls through.
Yeah, he catches it.
Oh, does he catch it? Okay.
Yeah.
That is kind of impressive, actually.
Right?
For a ghost. It's a little impressive.
He can pop into a towel anytime he wants. I don't know why interacting with a physical object
that seems more ghost-like, being able to like just be like, "Puh, I'm wearing this outfit now. Poof, I got a towel on."
So there's a mechanic in a different game, and I forget exactly what game it is. But you can play as a ghost character, and as a ghost, basically you get to choose 2 of 3 properties at any given time. So basically, like, you can be incorporeal, you can be invisible, or you could be what you call it? I forget what the other one is. But basically, you have to choose 2 of them at any given time. So, like, if you are able to talk and be seen, then you can't be touched. Like, things just go right through. You can't interact with the environment. If you're able to talk and interact with the environment, then you can't be seen. So, like, you have to choose 2 of these. It's kind of the same kind of deal. Like, basically, there's a fluid state of where they're putting their interactions.
That's pretty cool.
Their focus in order to do that. But yeah, you get back, you drop it in his hand, he catches it. It's like, the cheap stuff. But yeah, he'll go over there, he'll pop out. Comes back in a few minutes later. Says, okay, all right. So there's right now, the 3 in the meeting, there are one more outside guarding, and then they were talking to some people that looked like they were from the cons. They were walking in as I popped out. And there were 3 of them.
So 7. With,
Yeah,
with the cons included.
There appears to be 7 people there now.
Well, we probably don't want to get into it with the cons. So I don't think we want to do this right this second.
Thanks, Kenneth.
Pops out.
I just felt like that conversation shouldn't be. We shouldn't need to have Kenneth there anymore.
I saw a huge vintage candy bar at the candy store that's worth a lot of money. It's a lot of cocoa.
You want to steal it?
I mean, it's a candy store. It's probably not super important to them. They probably just make more, right? Or
if it has
maybe
as
not
much
maybe
cocoa as you
maybe not
say,
that size. A lot of cocoa, but I mean, they get other
it's
candy.
probably
they can
worth
sell.
a lot of money, and it probably has actual protection on it when they close at night.
Like, what kind of protection?
An armed guard?
Maybe.
Maybe Kenneth stands at the window and glares at it for hours.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. Just a thought. If we needed a little quick coin, we could probably sneak it.
But is it quick coin? Because we do the deal, and then we lose half of that money if we can even sell it for that much right away.
Yeah.
I feel like
maybe there's some other use for it.
Well, so it's probably a good score because there's not that much security on a candy store, I'm guessing.
You know, every time we've thought something, it's gone the exact fucking opposite way we've thought.
Well,
So
I
let's
just feel like if the stuff we say out loud, someone's hearing it and knows exactly what's going to happen when we get there.
True.
All right, so you're saying that right now, the 3 of us talking about this, no one's around to hear it, and it'll be fine.
No, there's always going to be someone hearing it.
And it pops back in. Yeah, I've been listening this whole time, guys. You guys got to be more careful.
I got a
about that.
question, Kenneth. Why do we need to get the candy bars for you when you can just pop in places and touch them and take them yourself?
Oh, there's so much security there.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, there's
It's like
an
maximum
alarm.
security for candy.
An alarm
There's
for the
an
store.
alarm for the store, and if I
Okay.
pop in there, it'll trigger it if I try to touch
So
the
it's
candy bar.
Ghost alarm, too.
Yeah, it's a ghost alarm and a people alarm.
Right.
So I haven't been inside. I don't know what they got. I've heard that there might be some other security measures in there, and that bar itself is trapped in some way.
And what other security measures did you hear?
Nothing specific. I just heard that there might be.
Oh. From who?
My buddy Dave.
Is he a ghost or is he a person?
He's a ghost. You guys are really my only people friends. No, it's not friends. Not friends.
He said
He
it.
just called it. He did say it. He said it.
I'm unsure if I want to be that still, but I do enjoy you, Kenneth. I just don't know if I can be a friend with you. Is that okay?
That's fair. That's fair. I don't really like you that much. So
Yeah, I think this friendship needs a little bit more time to steep.
Not what you said. Not what you said. We all heard it.
He pops out.
He's so embarrassed. Fuck, I kind of want to do the candy store score. I think we got to go do recon. I think they know your face, Xander. You were in there earlier.
Get a mask. It's cool.
Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm saying for recon purposes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Do you guys want to take a walk?
Cool.
It's still like
Yeah.
daytime, right? It's like morning, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's morning. You guys just got up.
Let's lock up and head down to the candy store, and we'll do a little walk around, check out the doors and openings, and then I think myself and Weston can go inside and maybe purchase another candy bar to get another look at the inside of the place.
Why don't we use that candy bar to smooth over the talks with the new kids on the block when we go talk to them?
We're not talking to them.
Yeah.
So we'd fuck them completely.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna go
yeah.
fuck them eventually. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Smash cut to
You're
you
not
guys
cool with
walking
that?
down the street.
They said fuck you, so I was all right.
Yeah, so you guys go for a walk, you go up to the candy store. What what are you looking for exactly?
I want to just like check entrances, exits, see
we're
if there's
casing the place.
Yeah, I want to case it. Yeah.
Yeah. So walk me around. Tell me how you're casing it and
So
not
what's
being
the like?
seen.
Does
There's
it have
the
a
occasional,
does it have a street
watch
that
patrol
passes
comes
by the front, by the back?
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
alleys?
so this is right off of the main street. So it's on the backside of St. Helena's. If you look at the map, it's on the kind of northern side of against the street that passes by there, and across that street is Clapton and Old Town. But it's right there on that main thoroughfare, and you see that there is a front entrance that during the day, while it's open, doesn't appear to have any guard or anything. And then you see there is a back door, but it appears to be a security door.
Do they have like a warehouse connected to the building that's like where they make the candies?
No, it appears to be one space, just the shop space.
So the candy's imported.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good thing. So we need to. So that's okay. That's okay. That's good to know. Do we see only the two people that Xander saw earlier?
Yeah. You go inside.
Can we see through the window? Like if we look in?
You can. I mean, you can see through the window.
The big candy
you're not
bar's
gonna get
there,
a
right?
great view from the street. Yeah, you'll see. So you'll see the shop window. You do see the display for the big candy bar in the back. And you do see there's somebody at the register.
Okay. I feel like it'd be suspicious if Xander went in again, but maybe have him hang outside.
Okay. Yeah.
like out of view so they don't like see him and like looking through the window.
Right.
I'll go in alone. Weston, you stay with Xander, and if we need to have another look in there, maybe Weston can go in later.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in, and this also happened to you, Weston, when you walked in. The door bell rings, ding, and then the person at the register, same older man that you saw, Xander, and the in the very same way, waved to greet you. Xander, when you were in there, he was with a customer, so he didn't speak to you until your transaction. But as soon as you walk in, he says, "Oh, hello."
Is he old looking?
He's older. He's in his probably mid to late 70s.
Okay. Is the woman here, or she's not seen right now?
You haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you? Is this a new shop? I don't remember seeing the shop before.
Oh, it's easy to miss. I've been here for maybe 3 years.
I don't eat a lot of candy, and I'm kind of interested. What's your favorite? What would you recommend?
Oh, my favorite. I can't afford the stuff, honestly. When I am able to eat it, I do love a good chocolate.
Does he like point to a section that has like little chocolate?
Yeah, he kind of points over to like some chocolate bars, which you do see are overpriced compared to what you would think a chocolate bar should be worth. But then again, it is cocoa is a very limited resource these days. So most of the candies that you see are coming from sugarcane that's imported from Dayun.
Is there? It seems like they're high priced, but is that something that I would expect from it though, or does it seem like they're a little bit?
Yeah. It's something you expect.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Because I was like on the like the line going like, oh, maybe they're being extorted as well.
Yeah. No. It looks about what you expect. Knowing that candy is a limited resource.
I'll pull out whatever, like I got a little bit of change in my pocket, and I pull out whatever it is, and I'll see whatever candy bar I can afford with that, and kind of get like the cheap one of the cheaper ones. But the whole time,
piece of taffy.
Yeah, like the whole time I'm in there, I'm doing recon. I'm looking for vents. I'm looking for things that might like the trap that possibly Kenneth saw, and the different possible securities that he said. And so like I'm kind of just gonna keep the conversation going with this old man, kind of trying to like
roll a survey to see what you can see.
Yikes! That's not good. Okay. 1 extra life dice, 1 Thundercat dice. I rolled a 2 because it's disadvantage if I have nothing, right?
Yeah, it's disadvantage. Rolled a 2. All right, so I mean, on a 2, you see the display. You see that the only window that you really see that could be an entrance is the display window, which doesn't have an opening and doesn't have an egress anywhere. So the only egresses that you can tell from here are going to be the front and back door.
And in the display, it's encased?
So yeah, it's encased, hanging kind of on the wall. So you see it's hanging on the wall.
So it's like got a shelf, and then it's sitting on the shelf.
A shelf, and then there's a case around it. A glass case.
Okay. Not very good. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna continue the conversation. So you said you've been here for 3 years. What made you get into candy?
Oh, I remember when it wasn't so hard to find.
Where do you get your imports from? Is it coming from Dayun, Port Dayun?
It's coming from Dayun. There was, for a long time, there was a sugarcane field just outside of Dayun that imported a lot of the sugarcane and was also able to grow some coca, but cocoa. They also had coca, and that's why I have such a fond memory of it.
That's why I loved every minute of Dayun.
I've just associated candy with coca.
Oh Jesus Christ. So all of this candy in this shop's coming from Port Dayun. So that must be soup. That's why these prices are so high then, right?
They still have the coca field.
Now, how do I get into that business?
Well, I mean, I imagine there are a number of ways.
Oh, God. Jesus.
I haven't dealt with coca in ages.
Okay.
But if you hear about any, let me know.
Oh man. Fuck. Okay, I want to ask him more questions, but I don't have this isn't what I'm good at.
Right.
So your deliveries come from Port Dayun. Do they ship it like to the docks, or is it like
young
or
man,
is it picked up by a wagon?
Awfully interested in my business.
I don't know how a candy shop can just continue on in this kind of economy.
Would you like to apprentice?
Yes.
Here's an application. And he hands you a job application.
Okay. I still have the questions.
Oh, we'll answer those in the interview. You just fill that out, bring that back to me. I'll give you a call.
On my walkie-talkie. I'll leave you my CB radio number.
It's 2.
Yeah. There's only 2 phones in this.
Perfect.
All right. Can I do... Fuck. I mean, look at me. I'm just a interested party. Like, I really want to know more about this business. Like, I don't know. I don't know if
process. Nobody wants to work anymore, so we have to vet our candidate.
I can't do like a sway.
Sure. Give me a sway roll.
The only thing I'm good at, so I'm like begging basically. I'm begging him basically.
What I'm trying to tell you is it's awfully suspicious, the questions you're asking him.
Well, I actually wanted to know about like where he's getting, like how he gets it, because it seems like it's way too expensive in general. I rolled a 6 on it because I'm generally like, as Kevin, I'm generally interested because of like the economy of this game. And so it's kind of like making me feel like this might be a better venture for us, like getting into the Coco game, like trying to figure out how to like bump this guy out and take over the candy shop, basically. Like that's where my head's at. Like this could be like the thing that gets us over the top. Everything's so expensive. Why?
Well, some of that is taxes.
Oh, that makes sense now. You could have just said that at the beginning.
Well, it's all the things. You recognize that this giant candy bar retail is 10 coins.
Are you... I look around to make sure there's no one in the shop. Is there anyone in the shop?
There's a little kid in the back, kind of across the store, like looking at some.
If I lean in and whisper something, the kid probably wouldn't hear it. Is what I'm getting at.
Probably not.
Okay, I'm gonna lean in and go. Nobody's giving you any problems, are they?
Roll a d6. On a 1, the little kid hears it.
Okay. 6.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's so excited about his candy that he can't afford. Problems? No. Not anything that I can think of. I mean, aside from the usual, the cons. They're taxing the hell out of everybody.
I hear that, buddy. I hear that. I put the change down for the taffy that I grabbed. Can't afford the chocolate today, but I'm gonna give this a try.
All right. Oh, you want me to wrap that up for you? You're gonna eat it on the way out.
You can wrap it up for me. That'd be great.
And he puts it in, surprisingly nice gift wrap kind of tissue paper. And,
that's got to be part of the price, I think, too. Probably.
Marketing.
you know, what's your name? What's your name, sir? You're a smart feller.
My name's Jason.
Jason.
Fuck.
Jason, it's great to meet you. You can call me Michael.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I look forward to that job application now. Apprentice application.
I pull a pen out and I write Michael on the the first name to start, and then I put it back in my pocket. That way, when I go in, I know that I was called Michael then, because I have that like cloak and dagger disguise thing. So, all right, yeah. Cool. As I walk out, I look at the kid in the corner and I go, "Hey, kid," and I flick him the little gift bag with the taffy in it.
Oh, taffy! I love taffy. And he smiles, and he has like 3 teeth.
Yep, and I go, good for you, son. And I walk out the door. And then I go and reveal all of the information I found as we walk back to our house.
So while you're gripping him and you got your hand around his neck and it's curved just right under his arm, you get him right in the armpit. You just jab, jab. That's what you do.
Keep that in mind for next time.
I feel like Kenneth is there for some reason. I don't know why.
He probably is. But...
Yeah, that really works. Like you get him in the armpit.
Look at
you
my
guys
armpit.
have a weak spot there.
I mean,
it is pretty. I mean, if
I think there's an artery in
there
there somewhere, or you could sever a tendon, and then their arm's just fucking useless, and it's all like.
Yeah, that doesn't work on ghosts.
Well, no. Why would I do that on ghosts?
People clearly don't understand physics of ghosts here.
I mean, you did.
No,
say
I mean,
you did say if you focus hard enough, you think you could hit a ghost.
I did. I said if I trained hard enough. I have not had the proper training to fight a ghost, and therefore would not pick a fight with a ghost at the current time.
You just have to have the right weapons. That's all.
No, I can train my mind enough,
back.
and I could punch a ghost.
Yeah,
but I would.
We stop talking about punching
never hurt
ghosts
you,
while
Kenneth.
I'm like right here.
Hey guys, what's up? Oh, hey Kenneth, you're back.
Hey,
I was
What's
telling Xander that a real good place to stab someone is right in the armpit.
A lot of people give their armpits up for stabbing.
No, well, no, you gotta work it in there. You gotta get like the arm up, and then you stab.
Why don't you just stab instead of working on our arm? I just start walking. Let's go. You're right. You're the stabby guy. You're right. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm
question.
right. I'm the stabby guy.
Stabby.
And then as we're walking back to the stronghold, I'll reveal whatever information I got about the place, and then be like, this candy business might be the way to like make coin in Durham Falls. It's very overpriced, so people with
You
it's
mean
not
like
not in St. Helena's is not going to be the place to do it, but
the Richies bring it up there?
yeah.
I mean, we happen to know a guy that knows a thing or two about chocolate store, candy stores.
Oh yeah, that guy. And I point to Kenneth.
Are we just gonna become glorified like
in
fundraisers?
Kenneth, would you want to own another candy store?
that would legit be a dream of.
This is wait, hold on. Time out. If we give if we make you an owner of the candy store, would that be your like? That's how ghosts work, right? You would finally get your final thing, and you wouldn't be a ghost anymore.
Turns back to a human.
I don't know.
You'd go to heaven,
If I
finally?
knew what my unfinished business was,
Yeah.
obviously I would have done it by now. I don't know what it is, but that seems like it's worth a shot.
I was like,
I mean, it's not bowling.
ghosts can't own
Rude.
candy stores by law, right?
Yeah, no, you're gonna have some trouble.
I was gonna say that's
getting
probably the
into
reason why
city
you haven't
council.
been able to do it.
And the
I
soul
mean-
wardens, if those soul wardens catch me, I'm done for. Like,
Could
no
we
more
could
Kenneth, no more bowling, no more nothing.
I mean, we could name it Kenneth's Candy.
Candy by Kenneth.
Candy by
It's
Kenneth.
not really. It's not really, running a candy store though.
Well,
But we
you'd
would
be
allow you
running
to
it
run it.
through us.
We'd own it, but you'd be the owner. You'd be the one in charge.
I like the idea of being in charge of you guys. Does that make me the leader of the gang?
No.
You wouldn't be in charge of us. You'd be in charge of the store that we own, and we'd make the
Oh.
coin, and you'd get paid from.
Oh, so it's more like a GM position.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's because legally you can't own it.
you can be the GM of Casper's Candy.
I'll think about it. I don't like Casper's candy.
Ghostly licks. No, that's not.
That's a whole nother type of business, bro.
No, I know all about that. Back at the
There is a ghost room at the at the brothel.
Ghostly licks.
It's
I'm
called
thinking-
Ghostly Licks.
Yeah, that's on the menu. That's the last a couple of things on the menu.
Yeah,
Ghostly
it's
licks.
very expensive.
Oh god, that was good.
So, I mean, the guy, the owner is a really, really like solid dude though. So like, I kind of feel bad. Like, a lot of money that would be taken from him. But
Is anyone giving him trouble?
no, just the cons
Well,
because of the taxes, is how he said it.
Well, I get that. They're fucking
s-
doing the same thing to us.
Said the same thing. I mean, we could start getting into the extortion business too, and like making these business owners pay us.
But how do we do it where it's fair? And we don't become
The only
the
way
people
for it
we
to
just
be
fucking killed?
the only way for it to be fair is for us to stop the cons. You know what? Let's have this conversation when we get back to the room.
good idea.
Once we get back to the room, we can have this conversation.
I got a horse race to get to anyway, so I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, it pops out.
first he like pops into like a sweet like outfit with a sick hat. Because
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
going
he's
to like
got
the
a-
Kentucky Derby.
He's got a
derby
he's
hat
got a
on.
Downs hat, a derby hat. Yeah,
he's pretty dapper. I can appreciate that because of all my disguises.
I mean, he's clearly doing all right.
We can long con the candy shop.
as you're long conning the cons too.
Yeah, and I pull out. Well, I feel like this game is about long cons because like you need to have things going on in the background to do the small things during the episode. I feel like the whole like out of character, the session contains like one score possibly, or like the pre-score, and then like in the background we could be having 4 different things going on that we're like leading up to, is what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole subplot going on while we're just doing episodes of like a television show.
Yeah.
So I pull out the application. He wanted to know if I wanted to apprentice and work there.
Well, that's an in.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would
You do a
figure
lot more
out,
recon if you're working there.
yeah, I could figure out all of their imports, where they come from, who's sending them, what each thing's worth. I could, how the security system works on the large candy bar.
If there's even a security system.
If there's even a, I tried to look for it, but from where I didn't have the correct information, I guess.
Kenneth likes to make things up, I think.
Does he?
Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't know, bro. He seems like a straight shooter.
I love
It's
Kenneth.
it's like it's harmless, but yeah, he makes some things up.
I don't know if I can be his friend still, but I do like him. Just the thing about being friends with ghosts, I don't know, kind of weirds me out still.
So, excuse me. So, if you fill out the application, you get more information. What if we set it up so that it's stolen while you're working? That way he
And then
doesn't
you just get fired.
suspect you. Or he doesn't suspect it. It's stolen while you're working.
You're the
But
Best
you
Buy
steal
employee that just like walks out with shit.
I just like put my hands up, like, and they take it. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't make enough money to care about this.
Take more. I'll see you later.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I have to go for an interview. I have to like train. He's not going to just like let me run the shop after the first day.
Or he could, because you're smart and I'm pretty sure you'd catch on real quick.
I mean, it's, you stand there and you sell things that have numbers on them for the number.
That's my point.
Right.
It's
not
not hard.
yeah, you know what? You're probably right. I think I could probably be running the store tomorrow.
He could probably use a vacation if he's been working there as long as like he says he's been working there.
3 years.
That's a long time without a vacation.
What's a vacation?
Oh, that's when you get to not do anything and enjoy it.
We're doing that every day.
We're not enjoying it.
I don't know about you. I'm pretty
You're
happy.
right, I'm not.
You're not enjoying it?
No, my house got broken into the other day. Shit got ruffled up. I got fucking stabbed several times, which not that bad. Don't care. It's not all like dandelions and sunshine.
There's no sunshine.
My point.
Literally never.
Literally none.
We have like no
Just
money.
dandelions.
No mushrooms.
We don't have any money. We're
Yeah,
broke.
no dandelions either. None. There's literally no dandelions or sunshine.
It's-
We have
It's
we have
awful.
we have more coin than a lot of people right now.
And yet it's still not good enough because we have to give more money away.
But we're not doing anything.
But we want to be doing things.
That's, I guess.
Right.
I don't really want to get a job as a candy guy.
It will
Do
take
I-
you, let's say, 6 sessions to make 1 coin.
Owning a candy shop.
So it'll take him 6 sessions to make 0 coins because he has to pay taxes.
Well, taxes come. So city taxes come every 4 sessions.
Yep.
So you pay your next.
I wouldn't get
first city tax next week.
Yeah, I wouldn't get taxed by the cons or anything. I'm getting paid by the guy to work
Yeah.
there. So I don't get taxed on that. The only tax I have is the city tax on that. Everything
Yeah.
So I wouldn't give
have
a
the
coin
city
to the
tax.
cons.
You have
Yeah,
the
so
city
you wouldn't-
tax.
You wouldn't
You
have
would-
to pay that.
You would
So-
make a coin and then it would be gone.
At a faster rate than you're making it.
I know. I'm not
So
gonna
you make
like,
no
I don't
money.
I don't plan on working
Yeah.
there past the score.
As you guys are walking through the street, you also you see a newsie. This kid wearing a newsie outfit, little newsie cap. Kind of is walking around. Seems a little confused. Not sure if he's in the right place or not. A little nervous. But he sees you guys and he kind of.
Does he look young?
The Newsies
Yeah,
are
like a
also a gang, right?
Yes.
So the Newsies are the overarching guild of the newspaper. So journalists, the Newsies, the actual people who sell the newspaper, and they are all currently on strike, requesting better wages.
But they're in St. Helena's though, right?
They're just north of St. Helena's. They're not technically in the St. Helena's district, but they're right across the street from you. They don't really have a district. They kind of share a property line with the power plant. So they're not really it's kind of a standalone building there. But you can see across the street from the northern part of St. Helena's, you see the picket line out there every day. Yeah, this kid is approaching you. He says, "Excuse me, are you guys the Heartthrobs?"
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry to bother you. And he turns around and walks away.
What the fuck was that?
I don't fucking know. You told me not to talk.
He walks away away from us, or the way we're going.
He walks away a different direction.
Okay.
Kind of looking around, confused.
Is there if I turn around and look down the street which way he's going, is there an alley to the right or left that I could walk by him and grab his arm and be like drag him into the alley?
Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Yes.
Yeah, roll
Prowl.
what you call it? Prowl, yeah.
Is this what's the standard here?
I'd say it's risky for him to not see you kind of trying to sneak up. Limited effect. There's not going to be anything like
Okay. I just was
crazy happening here.
I just want to. Yeah, I don't want to. I got a 6.
A 6, yeah. So yeah, you're able to kind of like sneak through an alley and grab him and pull him into the alley. He's like, whoa, hey, I don't want any trouble here.
Why are you looking for the heartthrobs?
We're looking for some help.
The Newsies need the heartthrobs help.
We heard that you were making some statements about some local gangs who were, hurting the neighborhood. So I didn't know if you'd be willing to help.
You guys have a meeting spot?
And not really. I'm sure you've seen the picket line by the newspaper.
Okay. We'll be over in an hour. And then I walk the other way and just like leave him.
Okay, he like scurries off.
And then I tag back up to them. We got a meeting with some people in an hour. Let's go get ready.
All right. How many knives should I bring?
We'll talk about that when we get home. Head to the house.
Cool. You head to the house. I think that's a good transition. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
We'll do our halftime here.
I've had to pee for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think a quick bios break. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks everybody who is here hanging out and chatting. Patch, Rimru. Thanks.
All right, we'll be right back. Bud
we'll be
Wizard's
back
here
in
too.
a few minutes. Yeah, and Bud Wizard. Yeah, sorry, I just quick glance.
Tater was here too. He called us motorboat and sons of bitches.
Motorboat and sons of bitch.
All right, we'll be right back. Bye.
Welcome back. All right. Yeah, so in the first half of the session, you guys decided you were going to do a long con on the cons and on the candy store. So yeah, I mean, we're still in free play here. So kind of what do you guys want to do? What's your next course of action?
When we get home, I fill out the application. I do that.
Okay, cool. Fill out the application.
I want to get changed to get ready to go meet the newsies. I'll fill them in on that. We have a meeting with the newsies over at the picket line.
Okay.
They have a question. They want to see if there's something we can do for them. Possibly, maybe get an alliance. I don't know. It would be good to have some information in the news as well. Like if they're trying to, we could always. I don't know. I feel like that could be something that could help us down the road.
We also need a score soon.
Yes.
So pretty much whatever the newsies have for us, we should probably take. Not that I know anything because you haven't told.
Or we do the con job to start the long con on the con.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I will get ready to go meet the newsies.
Cool. All right. Yeah, so are all of you guys going or just you?
I think we are safer as a team.
I agree.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you head up short little walk from where you guys are at north to the avenue that intersects the main street and the industrial street that leads up to power plant. And you see across the street from St. Helena's proper is the newspaper, Durham Falls Daily, and you see out in front of it there is a picket line.
Do I see the kid?
You don't see that kid specifically. You see a bunch of people out there.
Walk up to the picket line, I guess.
Cool. Yeah. As you kind of walk up, you see signs that say, show us the money. It says, do you really want reruns all eternity? AI wrote this. Solidarity forever. Anyway, yeah, you see all these signs and you see people like they're chanting. As you start to approach it, I think the initial reaction is to kind of try to step up to you, because I don't think they know if you're trying to scab or if you're trying to go in across the picket line.
Oh no, I stopped right at the border, like, because there's always like a line. There's an actual line. Like I stop at that line, and I just
okay.
I'm guessing these two are like right behind me. Like
yeah. So yeah, the person in front of you, there's a couple guys that are just kind of squaring up a little bit, but the person in front of you says, "Hey, you got business here?"
We have a meeting.
Meeting with who?
The Newsies.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. What you got? What? That's all of us here, and you see probably about 15 people on the picket line.
I'll lean in. I'll be like, "You sent someone looking for us."
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're gonna want to talk to Jim. And he points you down the line to a guy who appears to be kind of directing people through the picket line.
He's the one in charge. I moved down there.
Follow.
You walk up and he's like writing a sign and handing it to somebody. He says, "No, you don't let anybody cross that picket line."
You, Jim?
He turns, kind of looks warily. Who's asking?
Heard you were looking for some people with heart.
God damn you. God damn you. All right. Yeah, so that's a wrap on Blaze in the Dark.
Close it. That's it. Cut it.
That's it. So he puts his hand out. He says, "Jim Hudson, the heartthrobs, I presume."
You can call me Faces, and I give him a handshake.
He gives you a good strong handshake. Says,
"This is," and
right.
I look at Weston. What's your alias?
I can talk now.
What's your alias? Say it.
Razorburn.
This is
You've never asked it before. That's what it is.
Okay. And my other colleague, and I look over at Xander.
Bones.
quite the group you got here.
You telling
listen,
me?
I don't have a lot of time.
You're telling me?
I heard you guys might be, kind of out here helping the community.
Okay.
And I honestly don't know. I don't know what you guys are all about. I heard about what you did over to the Lost Boys. And I didn't know if you guys were, looking for let's say partners.
An alliance.
Sure. We're not going to be able to offer you much in the way of, crime or money. We're clearly not making enough of that as it is. But what we can offer you is the news.
I look back at them. I think it's a good deal. I think
Information is good.
controlling.
You know
the,
that this is
controlling
an
the media.
investigative
Yeah.
paper. There's still a highly let's say active investigative wing of
It's
the
like
paper.
a spy network, basically.
I think information is good.
Is this a safe area for us to talk?
We're not letting anybody cross these picket lines. This paper isn't gonna print shit until we get what we deserve.
And so no one else is listening. No one else is watching right now.
I mean, maybe Jansen up there.
Oh God, is it Ted Jansen? You can give us the news. You guys have been looking to make more money from who exactly?
Carl Jansen.
Who? And he's the
He's the CEO of the paper. He is making bukus of coin in there, and we are barely getting by. We're sick of it, so we unionize. We call ourselves the Journalist Guild of Durham Falls. And sometimes we picked up the name Newsies. The kids, the Newsies, they wanted some representation, so we called ourselves the Newsies.
okay.
The problem is we're running out of funds, and we're not going to be able to stay on strike too much longer unless we can either get some coin to back us, or if someone can convince Mr. Jansen that he needs to end the strike.
I mean, me and my friends can be pretty convincing.
That's why I called you.
I'm all for this. I turn around and look at my colleagues.
Yeah,
We can
go have a little chat.
you got the ear of the hot throbs. What do you need us to do?
Well, first off, we got to figure out how to make sure he stops hiring these scabs.
Where are they coming from?
Every morning, they come out. Every morning, 9 a.m. sharp. That's the time the paper opens. Every morning, there's a fresh batch of scabs that we got to fight off. And we've been able to handle them so far, but it's more and more every single morning. And we're getting tired out here.
How are they getting here?
They're walking up. Some of them will take a carriage to meet. Guess kind of like a flash mob situation. And
They all dance up together.
They come right across the street there. He points to the avenue that you guys crossed, coming from St. Helena's. Some of them from Clapton. We'll get the occasional from Old Town, but yeah, whoever needs the money, I suppose. But these aren't journalists. He'll get a paper. It'll be bullshit.
How are they getting the information to show up? Like, who is there? There's someone out there telling them that there's work.
Yeah, Mr. Jansen is posting ads.
And how many? All right. Well, back to Mr. Jansen there. What is he? He's just holed up inside the building.
He has been coming in and going every day, and we'll let him because it's his establishment. He owns the building.
Does he have security?
So we can't stop him. He's got a couple of guards in there that don't fall under, the Writers Guild.
Are they town guards?
No, he has some private security. There
Okay.
are the occasional town guards, and they would only get involved if we were to, stop him from entering his own property.
How do the ads get out?
He goes and posts them around town, or he sends somebody to go post them around town every day.
That's where we need
as
to
we
get.
tear down, they just keep going back up.
We stop the ads from going up, he's not going to have any scabs show up. Do you know who puts the ads up? Have you ever seen them before?
I mean, it's one of his more trusted advisors, more of a secretary, really.
His secretary goes around and puts up. Okay. And they leave from the same building every day at some time?
Yeah, they come out, not any specific time, but they come out every day and hang up new flyers. As many as we tear down, they just keep hanging them back up.
And they do it in like all the job posting areas.
Yeah, your local taverns, light poles.
I think that's the person we need to stop, right?
Yeah. Stop the ads from getting out. Then we can have a chat when his papers stop selling because no one's going in there making them.
Yeah.
All right.
That's yeah. What's the secretary look like?
He's about 5'11", always wearing kind of a pinstripe pants and a white shirt with a bow tie and suspenders.
Oh God.
And a
All right.
fedora. He thinks they're fucking cool for some reason.
What's his name?
Just trying to think whether or not they'd know his name. It's Paul Peterson.
Have you seen anyone else putting ads up, or is it normally him?
Occasionally somebody else, but most of the time him.
Okay.
I'd say that's probably his personal assistant.
And about what time do they leave here to hang those up?
It's different times. No, not any kind of set schedule.
Is it by carriage? Like he's being pulled? Is he on a horse? What is he? Is he in a? Do we have what kind of like? Is it just carriages still?
Yeah, carriages would be the transportation. He usually comes out on foot. He's kind of sneaky. He manages to get by us somehow.
No security detail, just him.
Yeah, just him. We've been trying to track how he's getting in and out. And
what?
no idea. No idea.
What the fuck?
We wouldn't let him cross the line, and so he found a way in.
There's another. There's got to be another entrance to the building then.
There must be
probably underground tunnels. What do you guys think?
So we scare him. That don't work. We'll break his fingers.
I understand the whole point of like getting him to stop doing it. We don't want. Yeah. No, I meant like, what do you think? Like,
we gotta find where he's getting in.
Yes, that's where. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, what do you think? We have to figure that out. What do you guys think about that?
So we need to figure out if Peter, right, is the owner.
Peterson, Paul Peterson.
Paul Peterson. There was a Peter in there somewhere. We need to figure out if he owns any other buildings on the other side of the street.
Jansen is the owner of the paper.
Carl
Peterson
Jansen
is the guy putting up the posters. Peter Posterson. Got it. Whatever.
Peter Posterson.
So we need to see if Jansen has any of the buildings on the opposite side of the streets, maybe connected underground. Maybe he's getting out that way.
You said that the newspaper shares with the power plant. Is that what you said? They share.
Yeah. So they're adjacent to each other in the same kind of block.
Do you think there could be tunnels from the power plant into the newspaper?
Roll a survey, just to kind of look at the property. Two. Yeah, you don't know.
Could be like maintenance tunnels somewhere.
I don't know anything about building structures and stuff like that.
Could probably talk to someone who could find out.
Probably not out in broad daylight there, bud.
Probably not, but I'm just saying I could talk to someone.
I'm gonna talk to your friend. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jim. I think we've got enough information to go on this. Yeah. We've got you, and I give him another handshake.
Yeah, he shakes you back from handshake. He's like, all right, well, let me know what you figure out, and if you figure out how to handle this.
Yeah, we're gonna go do some information recon and figure out what we can figure out. I'll let you know whatever we find out when we do. Do you have any? You got any contacts in the new kids?
I don't know too much about them, but you help us out with this, I'll dig up what I can.
That's what I like to hear. And then I give him a head nod and just turn and like walk away from the mess.
he nods and he starts holding up a sign and says, "No pages without fair wages."
Nice. Nice.
That's a good one.
Good one.
Yeah, the Writers Guild of the Writers Guild wrote that one.
Yeah, let's head home so we can have more conversations with ghosts.
Fucking
We're gonna
damn.
need to get some candy first.
It looks like I can't go back in. Oh, actually, no, I
What?
filled out the application. I'm going to go back in and drop the application off.
Great.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's cut there. You're walking in to hand in the application.
Ding ding.
Oh, hey. Hey, I see you there. Welcome back.
Hey, Jason.
More tap for you?
No, I came to drop off the application. I told you I'm really interested.
Oh, it's not the Coca thing.
No, no, I haven't found any of that yet. Maybe soon.
Okay.
Maybe soon.
All right.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
you know, if
All right, well,
you gotta, you know what? I turn the piece of paper over and I write, like contacts in my no in my contacts list. I write like people that I might know that have coca. You know what? Hey, you can get great references from these 3 people right here.
So okay, roll. What is? Do you guys think? Let's have a conversation about this. What do you guys think is the skill needed for a good job application?
Finesse.
That if you want to argue great penmanship, then I'll give you finesse. But as far as content of the application goes,
Consort?
I'd say that's close. I'd say
or sway, depending on.
It could.
depending
Yeah,
on
I
what you
think
wrote in
it
his
could be
application.
sway. Yeah, depending on how much of it are lies.
Oh yeah, there's
Okay,
nothing in
argument.
it is true.
Tell me
Like,
what it. Tell me
my
what it
name's-
says
the
on
ma-
it.
the
and-
name's
and
fake.
Tell me what you want to roll. Tell me what it says on it, and tell me what you want to roll.
Name Michael. My name's Milo Bowman, so it's gonna be Michael Bunting. Still MB.
Prior employment.
Cisco's Kitchen. I was a dishwasher. That was 5 years ago. 3 years ago, I started at the Wagon Wheel, which is a place that repairs wagon wheels. And then I had a customer service job where I was the front desk for a local motel.
Have you ever been fired from a job?
Not on my application.
Not you say no?
Yes. On my application,
Okay.
there's nothing I've been fired from.
Okay. All right. What would you say is your biggest weakness?
Well, after that taffy, could be candy now.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully, right here, running this tradition that you've created.
Ooh, that's canned, but ooh. Let's see.
Are you looking up like job interview questions on Google right now?
Do you have reliable transport to work?
How did you hear about this position?
You asked me to be your apprentice?
Just wanted to keep you on your toes with that one.
Thanks, Jason. I'm glad you're really taking care of me here.
What have you done in the last year to improve yourself?
I learned a new language.
Oh, what language was that?
Do you speak Arabic?
Salam.
That's not the language I learned.
Oh, great.
I just wanted to know if you knew it, because that's the next one I would like to learn.
It's a fantastic language.
You should teach me.
And what are your salary expectations?
1 coin every 6 weeks or 6 sessions. Whatever that exact number you told me was.
A week and a half.
I don't know if we've got that in our budget, but I can take a look for you. Are you currently applying for other jobs?
Yes, and I'm a hot commodity.
Oh, I see. What makes you think that?
Look at me. Who wouldn't want me at customer service?
You know what? I think I like your confidence. Roll sway, because is that gonna be sway? Because those are all flat out lies, right?
Oh, hey, other than being gorgeous. Do I get an extra D6 because I'm using my cloak and dagger? I am using a disguise or other form of covert misdirection.
Using a disguise or other form of covert misdirection, you get 1d6. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have job interviews are just lying anyway. No,
they really, a lot of them are
interviews unless you have to. But
I'm pretty sure my buddy got a job as a bartender and lied that he said he had bartending experience. And now
you find out real quick whether or not.
And now he's like the big time bartender in New Orleans, dude. So I guess anything can happen.
He didn't start in New Orleans. Yeah. I'm telling you that.
I got a 5.
Yeah. Okay. So he's like, I'll put you at the top of my list, son.
By myself, right? Because there's no other applicants.
He puts you down in the thing, and in his inbox on his desk, and there are no other papers there. It's like I'll call you either way here in the next couple of days.
All right, I left my number on there.
You have a phone?
No, it's my CB radio.
2.
Yeah, 2. Channel 2.
Yeah. So there's that.
All right. Let's back to the house. I'm sure they probably left. Probably weren't gonna wait there the whole time.
So you come out and I have him in this weird like leg lock position.
I pay for 1 candy piece.
Oh yeah, another piece of taffy.
Yeah, cheapest thing I can find.
Yeah, taffy. Yeah, cool. So you grab it, and you walk back. You get back, and I guess you guys have probably already been at the lair. When you walk in, Milo, Kenneth is just like lounging in the chair, legs crossed, filing his fingernails.
Hey, and I just toss a fucking taffy onto his lap.
He catches it. And it's like, okay, what?
I look at Ghost Dude. You didn't ask him yet?
No.
Oh,
he's in like a weird leg lock, and I'm like, and you want to slash right here,
oh, yeah.
And they won't be able to move because you get the tendon right by the ankle.
You should just stab the person before getting into the leg locks. Sorry, it's just like, why would you want to grab the guy's arm, put it over his head when you could just stab him first?
That doesn't work.
These are all like assuming that like you get jumped, you have to defend yourself, and you can't just stab him.
Oh,
it's
I
like
just thought you were
self-defense.
showing all this extra stuff that was like not needed to
No.
stab the guy, right?
Yeah, if you got the chance, just fucking go right through the throat.
Did you tell him that first?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I shouldn't have to tell him that because if you remember when we went over there the other day, the first thing I did was cut someone's throat. With that piece
Guys,
of
I'm
glass.
loving this trip down memory lane, but you guys called me.
We need to know if there is a tunnel behind the newspaper plant that goes into the building.
We need to know if there's an alternate route into the newspaper place.
Oh, there's underground all over the city. There's sewers. There's a sewer system. There's a level below that of tunnels.
Can you map
tunnels.
it for us
Tunnels.
to the newspaper place?
Oh, I don't go down there. That place creeps me out.
So why I like if he won't go down there, why do I want to go down there?
Dude, there's ghosts down
Money.
there.
We don't know.
Money. That's
we
why I
don't-
want to go down there.
We don't want to go down there. We just want to get to the, like, where he's gonna come out from.
But if
Right.
that's where he goes, we don't know where he can come out. He can come out from anywhere in the city.
So then we could just wait next to one of the poles that he puts the thing on too. Like,
It's not the worst idea. You could trail him back.
no, we don't need to trail it. We just need to grab him.
Or grab him, whatever you want to do.
Right?
I mean, it sounds like he's hanging up flyers
I mean, we
all over
could.
town.
I mean, I don't.
You just wait at one of the places you
Yeah.
know gets flyers, and he'll be
Kenneth
around.
gets the plan.
So y'all don't need me, and he's
Can
still
I call you
follows.
Kenny?
No,
Ah,
we're not that close.
so it's strictly Kenneth.
For now.
Ooh, that was kind of cute.
Right.
Don't knock it
Don't
until you
knock
try
on.
it. Do you want me to finish? I had to finish.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Never heard that before. I was like, I'm not fucking knocking anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't knock it until you try it, bro.
Oh.
You'll get it. You'll know.
It really sounds like I don't have to be here for this, so I'm gonna head on out and
Thank
good
you.
luck, guys. All right.
Good night. Good night,
Later.
Kenny.
He pops out.
So this is gonna be many a day spent trying to figure out where he's gonna put stuff.
No. He's
Yes.
gonna put it on the same. He's gonna put it on the same things every time.
Are you sure he's gonna put it on the same
Why
thing
wouldn't
every
you? He
time?
hasn't had any issues doing it since then.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you know that taverns have job postings. There's generally a whole
Yeah,
board
like
of
a
job
board, yeah.
postings. Just gig economy, dog.
We could go over and just chill by one and wait.
Well, I'll go right now.
Sure.
It's a little early to
Ooh,
drink.
good.
Is Kenny back?
And if I thought you fucking left,
He's always listening.
I'm
He never
leaving. I'm
leaves.
leaving.
He never
I think
leaves.
He just turns invisible. And he's like, I'm still here.
just turns off the light. Is like,
No, I'm really leaving this time. I promise.
I believe you less and less every time.
That's what I said.
I said he makes things up.
All right, let's
Bro, I'm right here. You don't have to whisper in my ear.
go to the tavern.
All right.
Alrighty.
Cool. Yeah. you get over to the tavern. What tavern are you going to?
The closest one that has a job board.
Closest one with a job board. Okay. Yeah, you are walking up outside of Tchotchke's.
Tchotchke. Motherfucker. All right, yeah. Is there any? Do we see any tunnel entrances or exits near Tchotchke's?
Give me a survey.
Can someone else go look for these things? I am really not good at this.
I am no better.
I'll try it.
I'll give you a help. I will take a stress to give you an
Okay.
extra die.
So that will put
is
me
it-
at even?
1 or 2 stress?
It's 1 for help, I think. It's 2 to push yourself.
2 to push yourself, 1 for help. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so you take 1 stress and you'll get an additional die on that. You can also potentially push yourself. And take 2 stress to help yourself out.
Does the
So
stress go away from last
So,
session?
No.
Okay,
no.
No,
Still.
that
So-
stays until
so
you clear it with your vice.
gotcha.
So if he helps, do I take a stress?
No.
Or does
If-
he takes
No,
a
no,
stress?
he takes the stress for you.
But I can push myself and I can take a stress.
2 stress.
And also, yeah, so
Or
you
2
would
stress.
you can get
But I
an
would get-
additional 2 die to whatever your roll is. So if you, it sounds like you probably have a 0 in study
I have a 0.
or I
So-
in survey. Yeah, so you
if he helps and
would
I
get
push
to roll
myself,
2.
I can roll 2. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll take the stress.
Okay. Yeah, 2 stress on you then.
Yep.
And roll your survey.
6.
Yes.
6. Okay, yeah. So you can tell that there are no tunnelways immediately in the vicinity. No openings, no secret passages, aside from a sewer grate that is in the street, which you presume could get down into the sewers, which would connect to all of that somewhere. And you realize with a 6 on that, as you're kind of looking through things, that doesn't need to necessarily be hiding while he's out and about. So he's probably popping up somewhere else and then walking around to different places to post it. He did tell you that he was kind of sneaky, so like you might not catch him unless you're looking for him.
The job posting board, does it have a scab posting already?
It was ripped down.
So it's not there yet. So yeah, I feel like it's still morning, right? Like
It's still, it's still
probably like
late
it's probably
morning.
like, okay. Yeah. Maybe I don't think he's gotten here yet.
Okay.
So we stake it out.
You can wait a moment and see what happens.
All
See
right.
if he shows up here.
Is there like any any carts like with merchants selling things and anything like that in the streets? Anything?
I mean, in the area, there's some knickknacks. There's some street vendors. It's like, hey, here's some Gucci.
Yeah. So I think we should post in different spots and kind of keep an eye on the area as much as possible. So I'm gonna go over to one of the vendors and kind of like make it look like I'm looking through the vendor's stuff, and that's where I'll be.
I will sit at the bar and watch the board.
When you walk in, there's a host there. He says, "Hi, I'm Todd. Welcome to Tchotchkes. If there's anything I can do for you at all, let me know. You're welcome to sit at the bar, or we can give you a table."
Boss, fine.
All right, go right on ahead. You'll be talking to Sasha.
How pleasureful.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Where is our ghost friend? Where is Xander going? He's just standing next to the board.
Oh, yeah. What's Xander doing? What's Xander?
I don't know.
Where are you gonna stake out? Where are you gonna?
Are you going in with him? Is it going to be a party of two?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Oh gosh, you guys. All right then. Two party
Now
for two.
I'm gonna
Go
end
to
up
see
being
Sasha.
talkative. I was just gonna be quiet.
I can't wait to see what happens next week.
Oh, great.